So I'm just gonna reset this because it's not actually something I can demonstrate as a no reset run of the strats that I want to show off. So that's annoying. It's not often that you say you're gonna do a no reset run and then get destroyed like that. Okay, so we've got through the intro cutscene again here. We're trying to do a no reset run of Pokemon Yellow. Hopefully we don't get IGTO on the Nitto Midip and we'll actually be able to demonstrate the route this run. Okay, we're starting up another rival fight here. Got a Thundershock Eevee to death. We've got a 19 HP Pikachu, which is pretty good if we get only tackles from Eevee. So that's actually a really good turn one, seeing that critical Thundershock and then a tackle for 2 critical Thundershocks and 2 tackles. So this is a really good scenario to be in, because if we don't kill with oh wow, okay. So we got a really lucky rival fight. Actually, we got 2 criticals and a normal Thundershock, which meant that we had a pretty fast fight. And none of Eevee's tackles crit us. Though if both had crit us, it would have been good, because we would have gotten Red Bar out of them. Okay, 1 encounter on the way up is pretty good. Especially with how good that fight was. So there's a technique we have there to run away from the encounter as fast as possible. We hold down and right during our Pokemon's cry, and then as we hear that little runaway jingle, the we hold B. And that actually lets us run away. Mostly frame perfectly. Walking around the bush here allows us to save some time over the YOLO grass. And we got no encounters on the way down, so that's good. This is a pretty decent run again here. Starting off with 1 encounter in the lab and a pretty good rival fight. So the whole thing here about the text box mashing is just making sure to use B during the ends of paragraphs so that you get that fast clear. Like there. And there. We managed to get through the text box mashing, and it's back up Route 1 for the last bit of shenanigans that Route 1 will give us. And there's the shenanigans immediately. So, we're on 2 encounters now. Okay, well, this is a good start again. We take these. Okay, now we've got to go save for the Nitto Manip. Now we've got our Pokeballs and Potions. And then we'll reset and try to play frame perfectly in order to get to the same Nidoran every run. It's not quite exactly the same, but it's close enough for some really good consistency. Okay, we've got the encounter. Now we're gonna try the YOLO Bomb in it. It could be late there. We'll see. Now we got it. Okay, that's good. Getting the YOLO Bomb in it saved a lot of time over the old strats where we would have to either just throw balls with a 1 in 3 chance of getting the Nidoran to be in the ball, or Thunder Shock Nidoran twice and risk paralyzing him. Okay, now because we saw 23 HP there, there's only a 2% chance that we have a Niddo with bad special. And a 98% chance that we have a Niddo with either 13 or 15 special. Okay, now there's a technique we can use here to do some frame perfect inputs. You see when Caterpie hit our HP bar down, we can hold A as that bar is going down. Or like here as Caterpie's HP bar is going down. And that automatically opens up the battle menu. For some reason the game lets you buffer inputs during HP bars. Okay, so we have the worst Niddo that you can get with this Manip. But that's no big deal. It's very similar to the other ones. And probably the same. We would use the same strategy in every run in a marathon environment. And now we have to heal here because we're in a crit death range. In a normal run, we would probably let us hit once more into the red bar here, because we could keep it. But here we don't want to die to a critical, so we're just going to make sure we live and heal in the fight. And it ends up not mattering too much, because we would have had to heal after the fight anyways. It just loses about 6 seconds to that jingle when we level up here and learn Horn Attack. I botched up. Welcome to the stream. We don't pick up the potion there for a few reasons. One, we don't need it anymore because our run is pretty consistent and we don't lose as much HP in variable ways on Route 3. And also, we can't get it because the flyer minute depends on having that ball still be there in the forest. If you get it, it can actually change the variance of the flyer manipulation we do. So getting slowed there by a Caterpie is pretty bad, and that was a 1 in 39 roll. That Caterpie usually does 3 damage to us. But the fastest thing to do now is to Fearless Metapod once again, and pray to God that it is not hardened on this turn. Okay, well we got wrecked, so we're probably still okay as long as it doesn't harden again on... Oh, we crit through that, so we're actually probably completely okay. As long as we get one more in. Yeah. That crit saved us. That one Leer strat is pretty useful because it gets around some real shenanigans that Metapod can do. This is actually a pretty reasonable time. This is a pretty freaking good time I would take here. Now we did this little difference called string buffer here in the intro sequence. Also known as back out. 1, 2, 3, 6. Late. Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. Well, we got both the yellow balls, so I'll take that. And soon we'll be out of the forest. So now for this Caterpie, we used to have to Leer it here to make sure we had enough horn attacks, but now that we can always YOLO ball the flyer, assuming that we play well, we can actually go for a 3 horn attack strategy. Because we can actually play around getting a critical on Route 3. And then we got the critical, saved some time potentially because we were able to use 3 horn attacks there. Actually, I'm thinking now, I probably shouldn't have used that horn attack there, because we had to use an extra on the Metapod. I had to remember that, because we got the critical, but it'll probably still be okay. There's a lot of ways we can save horn attacks on Route 3, and it shouldn't affect anything. Now we're actually hoping to get crit exactly once at the end of this fight, because we have just a little bit too much. We have exactly 1 too much HP to get red bar for when we learn double kick. But it's really not something that we're going to worry too much about. There's no way we can know whether or not we get it at this point. There's no way to guarantee it at this point. That's a low roll, actually. It's a pretty significant low roll. This is slightly risky. We're good. Okay. Hey Del, thanks for watching on this Friday night. This is a freaking good time we've got going right here. That's fun. We're gonna heal now, right now actually, because now we're no longer in good HP range for Onyx. And then we got high rolled after missing the Gen 1 missing the Geodude. That's interesting. That's an interesting little scenario we had there. Well, good thing we healed early, because now we'll probably still be able to tank a Bide hit from Onyx. Okay, so this is good. This is exactly where we wanted to be now. Apart from the fact that we just lost a ton of time. Okay, this is good. This time is still good, because it was actually so good that getting any time loss in the Brock fight was marginal. The reason we're losing so much time to the current world record pace run is that world record pace run does not catch a flyer in Forest. Now, there's going to be a new strategy coming up through here on Route 3, where we fight a different trainer, and that's going to be because of the fact that we can no longer get experience from Mount Moon, Geodudes, since we no longer get encounters in Mount Moon most of the time. Oh, it sounds good, Botched. Have fun with the mattresses. I'll catch you later. So we're going to need to fight a trainer that has more Pokemon to make up that experience deficit. That's a really good hit. We can tackle that. But only because we got the String Shot. That's what I was saying about making up horn attacks so easily on this fight. And we crit Weedle, wow. That's really fast. Okay, so now we might be able to tackle this. No, we can't tackle that. We didn't quite hit it enough, but it's fine. We have a lot more opportunities to potentially save a horn attack without losing time. We have an opportunity to crit the Ekans here, and we could tackle after that. And we have an opportunity to crit Kakuna. And we can try to tackle the Caterpie twice. That quick attack is actually just straight slow because... Oh! Yeah, it's just straight slow. Unless we get wrapped infinitely by the Ekans. Okay, so that's fine. Now, instead of fighting the double lass up here, we are going to fight this guy. It loses maybe 7.5 seconds to fight this guy, compared to fighting the lass and then walking in and out to reset the route. But not having to kill a Geodude makes that time back up. That Weedle's a range to kill, so that's actually really good that we got that range. And now there's a range of damage here on this Kakuna, and if we get a good range, we can tackle it. We can try to tackle this, but it might not make it. Oh, got it. Awesome. Okay, so we saved the 2 horn attacks we needed to save, and we can do our normal strategy from here. This Metapod always dies to 2 horn attacks. So that was a good fight there. That was a pretty good fight. Now we get our Nidorino. Okay, last fight of Route 3 right here. Gotta kill a Caterpie and a Metapod. Okay, we didn't quite do enough damage to double kick. You can often double kick this Caterpie when it gets into red bar. We didn't Gen 1 miss in the Metapod, so that's good. And now you can see we used exactly our last horn attack on that Metapod right there. We did not get an encounter. Wow, this is actually a very good time. This is a very, very good time. Hey, we got the fast PC. Okay, so we're gonna do another save and quit here, but it's just to reduce the number of encounters we get in Mount Moon. If this all works out the way we hoped, it reduces the number of expected encounters from 10 to maybe 5. 5 encounters worth of time from the 2 resets. I have to pause here quick. You have to pause after you get that Moonstone, because if you move frame perfectly after getting it, you are very, very likely to get an encounter. So you want to wait a little bit and kind of increase the variance of whether or not you get an encounter. Now we save again for the second half of the Moon manipulations. And we just try to do the same thing. We do a very specific path of walking and A presses that leads to us not getting any encounters. Hopefully. We got all of the manips. That's really good. That's a really good place to start for a run right there. So we're in pretty good shape. I intentionally paused a second there on the battle menu because there's another problem where that disable happens there. If you wait, or sorry, not if you wait. If you play frame perfectly through the fight there, you usually get disabled. No, that's a critical on the Voltorb. That's fast. You usually don't kill him in one horn attack. You have to double kick in. So this is a really good place to be right now, actually. This is one of the faster starts you can have in Pokemon Yellow. Oh wow. I'm not joking when I say this is one of the faster starts you can have in Pokemon Yellow. Okay, so now Ekans here can wrap us, so we want to get a critical or we want to see no wrap. Critical or no wrap. Either of these things are fine. See, this is fine. This is totally fine. This is actually good. If you crit the Meowth there, it's actually faster because the second shake of double kick takes longer than the animation of the critical text. I don't think the animation itself differs at all, but the critical text does. Oh wow, we crit both Coughings. So this is a pretty good moon. We'll definitely appreciate this moon time. Actually, no encounters too, so yeah, that's one of the better moons you can have. The current world record Mount Moon doesn't use encounter manipulation, and because of that, it was able to get a, I believe, 3 encounter Mount Moon, which is about 20 seconds faster than our best Mount Moon with the save and quit resets. But the save and quit resets make the moon so consistent that it's worth going for. You can save the 20 seconds other places much more reliably than you can get a 3 encounter moon. And we managed to save the 20 seconds by critting so many things near the end of Moon and not getting any encounters on top of the manipulations. We gotta go pick that rare candy up. Carlos Martinez, welcome to the stream, dude. We're gonna do our rival one here. Hoping not to get a Fury attack this time, or Growl. Well, that's a little annoying. That's, okay, at least it's only 3. So now with this new route, we also get 19 before the Sandshrew. So our Horn attacks do slightly more damage. We might be able to clear it in 2. Oh, we definitely are clearing it in 2 now. But that sand attack is bad. That's pretty bad. We'll try to fight through it. Okay, that's good. Now, if we hit this last double kick, we'll be totally fine. Well, we're still probably fine. Okay. Well, we definitely lost some time there because of the sand attack shenanigans. I think we missed 2 in a row just on the one sand attack, so that was not good. But between the crit and hitting the Eevee in one turn shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, now you never kill this Caterpie in one hit, no matter what your range is. But you always kill it at level 20, I think. Using the double kick shaken animation there. It's faster than the horn attack flash animation. So we only need to use it to do a little finish off like that. We use it instead of horn attack. It also helps save PP in some situations. Without risking that tackle mischance. Which is definitely 95% to hit. Ooh, we got the Pidgey range. That's good. Now this female Nidoran has double kick, so that's like the worst case scenario if we see that. Oh! We can also double kick it to save time though, so... Nice. That was actually a really slow fight because of double kick. I think we lost like 6 or 7 seconds because of that. Kind of evens out with seeing the no range miss on the Pidgey, but not too much. Okay, we crit the Ekans. That's good because that's a range. And the last time we'll have to use Horn Attack for a while. Okay, now that we've hit level 21 after this youngster, we'll need to candy to level 23. And now we can start using Thrash because we were able to candy to level 23. Ooh, that quick attack though. Ouch. There's a range we can miss on this Nidoran, but it's really unlikely to miss it. Okay, that's good. We'll be about 20 seconds ahead of world record still if I'm measuring correctly. Okay, so that's pretty good. We take those. Despite the rival trolling, the other fights in the bridge didn't go too bad. So we ended up getting a decent time. Though it's kind of annoying because the current world records bridge is not anything special. So now, because we're playing yellow, we are able to fight this Onyx instead of fighting the other hiker. Because we can double kick it in 3 shakes, a double kick. However, we can get unlucky and get binded by the Onyx and lose time. That's really unlucky. 3 turns. And now we're in Yellow Bar. Thanks to the routing to find the way to YOLO Ball the Flyer, we discovered a new problem with Pokemon Yellow. Every time Nidoking, or Nidoran, I think, or Nidorino, comes out and your HP bar is yellow, you lose 3 frames compared to if you were in green bar. And the same in red bar. Thanks for the host, Sly. It has something to do with a palette shift on that color that costs lag. I'm doing pretty good. This run's amazing, so I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty excited about it right now. That's pretty useful, not getting quick attacked. Makes up for some of the bind time loss. This is the last fight of Route 25 before we get to go fight Misty. Ooh, no quick attack there. That's good. I'll take that. Okay, so we've got to go heal at the center in Cerulean. And then we can go fight Misty. You're definitely going to lose time to world record here because we're going to save for Misty. Gotta save for Misty in these marathon strats. Peck Miss, that's fun. Pretty fast. That's good. That's good. No critical either. Okay, so we'll be maybe 10 seconds ahead. Wow. You can really see the time that you can save on world record from these splits, because we got bind for 3 turns in this split, and saved and only lost 11 seconds to those two things, which would cost like 18 seconds. And that's really the only variance in that section of the run. The other fights are all very standard. We're also going to have to save in the third split, and that will probably cost us a tad bit of time. We're not going to sell TM34 here, because we're going to use it to fill out the slot that we would normally occupy by the rare candy that is on Cycling Road. Well, I guess we're not saving for Surge now, because that's so annoying time loss. It's probably safe to just potion once. Actually, it's probably right to save still. That's not... Assuming we don't get wrecked by something else in this split, it's not going to affect us that much. We won't be selling TM34, and that shouldn't affect anything. Crit is a little slow. Okay, we didn't get quick attacked at all through there, so that's fast. Makes up for the encounter a little bit. Now, we use TM11 here on this floor. teach it over Lear. And what doing that menu right there does is it cancels the turn frame that we do when we walk left there to get around that little guy. And now we go fight the rival. There's also going to be another little tweak on the rival fight here. We're going to move Double Kick and Bubble Beam, and that's going to help our move order. Oh, that was dumb of me. That'll help our move order. Okay, so now on this Eevee, we have to swap Bubble Beam and Double Kick. And see how it's not that much time to do that swap? Because you can immediately hit A after doing the swap and use Double Kick. And that does some interesting things for the Rock Tunnel split that help us move Thrash into our slot 4. Three minutes to world record surge. Alright. So now we've got to get the bike voucher and go fight Surge. You can get the bike voucher before or after fighting Surge, but really it's not a big deal which one you choose to do, because it's the same number of steps. Now we have to do some teaches quick. So we teach dig, and swap repels, and teach cut. Now we've got to find the can. Not that one. Not that one. That's really good. Yeah, I know, right? It's Pretty useful practice run. Dude, thanks for the cheer etiquette. Appreciate it a lot. This is a pretty good run. We take these, you could say. Yeah, I needed a run to submit for PSR Marathon, and this is looking to be a pretty good one. And we can teach over the second slot, or slot 3 there, because of we moving the slots around earlier on that rival fight. So you teach both Bubble Beam and Thunderbolt in the same slot, but because you move Thunderbolt to a different, or because you move Bubble Beam to a different slot, it ends up not overriding it. That's really bad. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, well that's interesting. So that's a lot of time loss. Gunner's run loses time on this split too, but I don't know if it's that much. Okay, good. We cleared the Venonat. That's the first hurdle in being this low HP. Propelling inside Rock Tunnel there saves some frames, though I lost them again by bonking the Pokemaniac. Hey, we leveled out a red bar. That's not good. But not like we could have done anything about it. I have to remember that Thunderbolt's in a different position in our menu here. Slowpoke down. And now for the really risky fight. Oddish Girl. Not clear, and we got Stun Spore Whiff. Could have liked Absorb there. Okay, we didn't miss the Bulbasaur range, so we're not completely dead to that. That was bad. Okay, we didn't hit any optionals, so everything's good. Not perfect, but good enough. Now we saved a little bit of time here because of the ball beam positioning in our menu. A little frame. We can just go up straight to ball beam instead of going 2 down or 2 up. Oh, I went too far down there. Okay, we're good. We're gonna miss 57 Rock Tunnel exit because of the trolling from Fortune Thrash. Okay, now here, we need to swap Thrash out of slot 1 so that we don't overwrite it when rock sliding in slot 1. And then also, with it in slot 4, we will have it for the late game. And then Ball Beaming Growlithe there is a better range than the Thrash. So it's okay to just straight away use that. And then you have to Thrash Ball Fix. Got the Elixir. So we are able to use a one potion. I think we have one extra potion on top of the one we need for the slot, so we can use it to be a little safer for Lavender Tower. So we're gonna need to buy 11 Axax, 4x speeds, so on and so forth. Hold on. 11 Axax, 4x speeds, 3x attacks, and 4x specs. Then we can buy The Soda Pop for Rock Slide. And get our fresh water. Time for our Polka Doll. Use that in Lavender Tower to get rid of the ghost. Now you might be thinking, oh no, you're only going to be able to buy 2 supers of this money. Travis, what will you do? Ty Kevin, what will you do? Well, actually, we're totally fine, because we're buying fewer super repels now. Got everything we needed to buy. On the bicycle. We're gonna lose a little bit of time here, but it's to be expected with the trolling we got. It was actually a really good split considering the luck we got. Okay, going down to the repels. So I think I'm gonna do this because it's faster anyway, and we don't really need the 3rd super that badly. Okay, now we're in Lavender Tower, and we'll be in pretty good shape to survive things because of the higher health from supering. We're gonna Thunderbolt here to make sure we don't get Fury attacked. That tackle is pretty fast. It's a fast horn drill. So that's all good. So now this next splits speed. The rest of the split is all about hitting the rock slides. As long as we hit the rock slides, we're in good shape. That's a little bit annoying, not too bad. That Eevee's quick attack does a lot of damage because of the stab. This new move order also helps with the Thunderbolt strat, because when you go 2 down to use Thunderbolt, you can go 1 up to use Horn Drill after that. So they're right next to each other. It's pretty useful. And of course, having Rock Slide in slot 1 makes these a little bit less risky. It's a little harder to accidentally use the wrong move and do nothing to, or use a Thunderbolt on one of the Ghastlies. Off to a good start with Rock Slide. Good start. Off to a good start. We would have been okay not using the super potion. We probably wouldn't have in a normal run, but it avoided a lot of risk scenarios that you want to avoid in a race strats style run. Hey Delaroth, how are you doing? We got a pretty good run going here. Well, that's certainly bad. That's certainly bad. That's certainly bad. Okay, that's Rip Run. Sorry, guys. We are low on healing items for using that super potion, so I wanted to do that. Yeah, but shoot, I don't have an extra. Well, this is really bad. That's a lot of time loss. Can't even play anymore. Wow, okay, well, this is gonna be a PB attempt slash getting a run finished for highlighting these strats. Can't believe that happened. That's like a minute of time loss. I can't even remember to do basic. It's like the screeching. I'm short of repel now, so that's super fun. So from here we have to go to Sylph. We got some new strats coming up in Sylph. That'll be fun to show off. X-Sack and Horn Drill this guy. That not critting is actually quite relevant. It makes it less likely we'll have to double heal for Koga. So we've moved the rare candies up further in our menu so we can use them quickly after this next fight. And we're going to need to use them here as part of a new strat we've developed. There's our level 36. Go up here so that rival comes to us further, and has a little easy path to walk out. Now we need to set up X accuracy on Sand Slash. We don't need to set up X speed because of using that Carbos and those two rare candies. Nice. So that was a really good fight. No shenanigans. these guys are all out of the way. Time to go fight Mr. Giovanni. That's good. Okay, time loss is mostly expected from menuing early in Sylph, but we should make some of it up soon. Now here's where we get a cool new menu and make up that super repel I was talking about. So we just elixir and poke flea. So you don't have to get the candy on this route. Hey look, we didn't have that wear out text. Look at that. What a cool string. Of course, we got other wear out text in this run from having to repel an extra time to go back to the heal pad. I probably should have just used a full restore there in retrospect, but you don't really like you don't have a plan for getting paralyzed there specifically. You just kind of assume that won't happen. Oh. Because you can handle getting paralyzed on the first fight before the heal pad, but if you get paralyzed after the heal pad, it just destroys the route. It's so bad. There's no good choices of what to do, because if you full restore, then your bag's messed up. Don't think my cursor moved up there. I'm gonna remember that when I get back in Celadon. So, because of the routing differences, this is going to look like we're saving more time than we actually are here. Thanks, Ben Wilson. Appreciate it. That Glot is coming in because of the new strats. The new strategy for skipping the rare candy grab there. And now here's a cool little innovation. Because we're level 40 here, we can thrash the rest of this juggler fight after Earthquaking Browsy. And we got him. I walked one too far left there. I've been doing that for some reason. I'll have to remember that for next time I get there. We can Earthquake Drowsy and Hypno here. Sadly, we can't quite kill Hypno. That's totally fine. Now I need to save for Koga, and that's gonna lose some time. I have to go up to save, that's weird. If we get good fights here, we could actually be pretty even with PB, but if we get Sleep Powder at all, it could be bad. Or not even PB, even with the Pacer behind from World Record. And that's bad. If we get crit here, it's really bad. I actually don't know if I survived this now. I'm glad I saved. that's good. I need to memorize the special fall range there. I forget that for some reason. The reason we saved time since the Persian Growl split, or the Sylph Giovanni split, was because we have to get Warden after splitting here, whereas on World Records splits, he hasn't gone to Warden yet. That was a good menu. We dropped the item we need to drop to do several things. One is going to get the Carbos, so that we have a safer E4. That's something you do for marathon strats with the low experience route. The low experience route is laughably bad in the E4 if you don't make the champion fight safer. So we save that little issue by getting a second Carbos here so that we can X special and badge boost our speed up on the champion fight. I'm actually going to do something right now. I'm going to teach Strength to Lapras and use the Carbos right now. I'll tell you why. Because we have to get TM14 here, and then Repel again, and teach Blizz. And slot 4. Over Thrash. No longer need Thrash. Flip this switch. Now we need to get one of the rare candies that's left and teach that. These menus are laughably bad. There's definitely a better way we could do this. But this is about using the low experience route in a way that's marathon friendly. So normally using this rare candy in this separate menu right here isn't a problem. Well, luckily we also didn't get any encounters in Cinnabar Mansions. That was really useful. Time to save for Blaine. Need to use an X attack here. That flamethrower is pretty bad. Okay, well we are alive. We have 2 full restores, so we're probably not in that bad of shape. And we're going to make time back here because we fight Erica now. Thanks for the follow, Ben Wilson. After Blaine. And don't forget that if you've got those bits floating around and you want to cheer with some bits, now that the affiliate program is a thing, you can go ahead and cheer your favorite streamers. This move order that we've got new here is going to show some of its merits in just a second. As Blizzard will be much easier to use from slot 4 in this gym. If you hit the Blizzard on execute, that's pretty useful. Okay, we hit the first Blizzard. Oh, we don't have another Blizzard here, so you get the Earthquake the next 2 fights. That's it. Earthquake Weeping Bell. An Earthquake. Next guy. Gloom. Mr. Gloom. Yes, Dulo Serene, we got a new no reset run coming in. And it had a freaking good time for a no reset run for a long time. We need to elixir again here. And full restore. I should have done that at the bike menu, but I forgot about it. I'm not used to that menu yet for some reason. Lol. It actually can still PB though. That's what's so funny. I can save in all of the places where it makes sense to save and still PB. I won't PB by much if I do, but I can. You know, I mean another... I'd never swap a back specs. And that's interesting. Missed a blizzard. This is definitely just finishing up the race run now. If we miss this next blizzard, we will have to Thunderbolt the Machoke anyway. Okay, we hit that one, so that's good. This can still easily sub-2 race run, by the way. Or sub-2 race strats run. Come on, Dig, be nice. Be nice. Nice. We should be okay now. Now what I'll do here is I will full restore again on the bike menu when going to this rival fight, hopefully. Red bar pretty useful there with the 2 level ups. But we lost a lot of time to that blizzard miss and not doing the menus in exactly the right places. And having to heal on this split because of the flamethrower. We also have to not super repel. Then we have to not super repel here and YOLO some grass tiles because of being down repels. Okay, so we got away with that one. This is still the time loss we're taking from having that lick paralysis in Lavender Tower, screwing up the whole run. Thanks for the compliment, hard-boiled soup. Hope you enjoyed your watch, and we're gonna have some fun now in a sec with the E4. Alright, this is a risk here. Okay, thank you, game. Thank you. Had to take that one from that Lavender Tower issue. Okay, so now we're gonna get on the bike here. And then when we get to the water, we're going to repel. Before using the surf. And that should get us enough space to get through Victory Road. Well, that's bad. I guess we're gonna have some fun in Victory Road. But now we're actually short of Super Repel. What am I doing? I kind of have a I'll write you one tomorrow. I kind of do in my comprehensive guide, but you have to write it yourself almost. I have all of the changes you need to make for Ice Beam route in a list. But nothing in a single comprehensive, or how should I say this? It's what I have is not good. Oh my god, I have not done Vigor in so long. Yeah, this is just, I'm gonna YOLO a bit for a while, because we're gonna have to YOLO this anyway. So this is gonna happen for a bit. I don't actually know how much further we need to get on this repel. We're losing a ton of time here. It's expected because of some of the problems we had with the repels and with the yeah, all this traces back to the repel issue we had in Lavender Tower. Oh yeah, these are the onyxes we can get through repels. Yeah, good thinking, Hassel. That is accurate. We're just finishing the run now. Oh my god, what am I doing? Not even on the bicycle. Yeah, Del, what I'm probably going to do is write up tomorrow an up-to-date guide on how to do like Gentleman Dice Beam properly. I forgot the split there. Ugh. All these problems I'm having because of the weird repel timing. Hey, we got both the PC pistols. Yo, Sly. Okay, here we go. Yo, everyone. Thanks for watching. This is Yellow Elite 4. Hey, we got rest turn 1. Yeah, I'm probably gonna use this for my submission for PSR, even though there's some mistakes in it. Like, it shows some versatility in getting around the Lavender Tower. I probably should have just... Yeah, this is actually a really good race time. This is like... Assuming I don't die, this is the second fastest race time ever. Only to Snorms' 157 Insanity. If you factor out the Lavender Tower shenanigans, this is probably a 157 race time. Or a 156 maybe even. So we're elixiring on Hitmonchan, so... Actually, I think it does make sense here to Exact and an Elixir on Hitmonchan. Because if he goes underground with Dig, then you... But this is only because I got rest, so I have the HP to do this. In normal scenarios, the best thing to do is different from what I do. Oh, whoops. Something went wrong there. Okay, I need to save for Agatha here. Typically, the best thing to do is to swap Bicycle and full restores, and then use an elixir outside of battle, and then use the Exact on Hitmonchan. That wasn't the right move to use. I don't think it matters. Yeah, because we hit it, it doesn't matter. No, it actually wasn't that. I'm used to using Blizzard on that fight because of old Blizzard strats. And it's not correct now. So this is definitely not what you're usually supposed to do here. But... I always save pretty far back from Lance, because there's this mechanic where when you walk up to him, he automatically sees you. So that's a thing that can happen, and it's really fast when it does. So that's good. This is the fight that kind of makes the strat we have with Thunderbolt a little bit less good, because Thunderbolt actually wants to be closer to Earthquake on this Lance fight. Hey, we didn't miss the Dragonite Blizzard. That's good. Alright, here's the end, guys. Wish me luck. Thanks for the cheer, Dulo Serene! 4 bits. Hey, there we go. Red bar and Blizz hits. I think this is a sub 2 race strats run. Very good. Did X-Ack here. Good. Oh my god! Oh my god, he got it! Oh my god, the hell? Yep. Actually might be next time world record, because this run was actually like world record pace for like, I don't know, 60% of it. We lost world record pace to, what do you call it? To missing that rock slide in Lavender Tower. It would have been, this would have been sub PB if I, by like a minute if I hadn't missed, at least a minute if I hadn't missed that rock slide. So this will be my submission for the PSR Marathon. Hopefully it's a fun little experiment in how the low experience route can be adapted to a marathon. I'll probably submit it at a 205 estimate, but that's like, cause I think it's pretty reasonable at this point to submit a 205 estimate for a yellow run. And Gunner and Exa submit 205 estimates for both of theirs, so for GDQ. I'm gonna have to head out now, guys, to grab food. I'll be back streaming tomorrow. I'll probably be doing resets for PBs, so should be fun. Should be pretty useful.